Hey guys, so today I'm working on stacking my firewood. My dad came a few weeks ago and helped me split all this stuff in the trailer here, and I'm still burning wood. It's the end of March, but it's a good time right now since the weather's cool to be working on the new stuff. So we'll go over here. I've already started one pile. I'm almost done with that, so I'll show you guys on the next one. Okay, so what I've got for a setup here is a bunch of pallets, which are I think 4 feet wide. And I have it so I can stack 5 full cord of wood, and that's 15 face cord. So what this is, when I reach 4 feet high, 16 inches wide, and 8 feet long, which 2 pallets here are perfectly 8 feet long, this will be 1 rick. So 3 rows here, that'll be 1 full cord. And we burned only about 3.5 full cord this year for the whole winter, and that was our entire heat for the house. We didn't use our propane at all. So it's very cheap and very efficient to do this. I did buy a new wood stove this year, and I'll do a video on that eventually, but that saves us a lot. So we'll get started in stacking. Any of the really odd pieces I've been throwing off to the side for now, and I'll stick those on top of the pile. They don't stack as neatly as everything else that kind of just fits together. So I still want to burn them, but it'll make my pile kind of messed up. So we'll just put those off to the side for now. So on the ends here, I'll show you, I've been doing a kind of a crisscross blocking method, and that helps for a freestanding pile like this. You can see they alternate every one, so you kind of want some good flat ones, and the pile should be very stable, nice and straight. Everything's cut to 16 inches, very proper. If you got more than one person, it really helps the process go a lot quicker. You don't have to climb up and move the wood forward to the end of the trailer. You can see the difference between the new stuff here. It's got a lot of color in it, got a lot of moisture in it. And this is what's left of the pile from last year. I sold some of it, but you can see how gray and weathered it looks. Very nice to burn, very dry. A quick look here at the woodshed I built. This is pretty much just out of scraps from my sawmill. I think it cost about $60 to build. Here's the top cuts. Some 2x10s for the top with some really long lag bolts here to hold everything together. And then these cement cookies here for the poles to sit on. That was the biggest cost. And then free pallets, 2 of them back to front. That's 8 feet, and that makes a perfect rick or a cord. Makes it nice and easy to gauge how much wood you use, and then you know how much to cut. Stacking wood a lot of times is like playing Tetris. You just gotta rotate the wood, and sometimes it fits a little better one way than the other. So it's just kind of like a big game. having a good selection of sizes really helps as well. And this is good for when you're burning. I throw these big ones in at night. They really last a long time. These fill in any gaps that you may have in the firebox after the big ones go in. And these smaller ones really help get the fire going in the morning if you're back down to coals. We'll flatten off this, and I'll say that's a pretty good pile there. Without grabbing a tape measure, I'd say it's a little over 4 feet. Then we can take some of this odd stuff here and throw it on top to finish off the pile. Okay, we'll start a new one right next to it.